Hello, and thank you for joining me for this week's short video. What I'd love to focus on for this week is around the theme of creating a sanctuary space. Somewhere that we can go to draw on support for any time that we may feel in exhaustion, depleted, low. So as we touched on last week, we can think of our life flow as a wave. Sometimes we have the times when we may feel uplifted, joyful, and then other times where the energy can drop into the lower places. Tiredness, exhaustion, even depression may set in. So within our Western culture, there tends to be an embracing of the high places, almost like the summer season, where we're bright, happy, joyous, cheerful. But what we want to cultivate within this course is also an acceptance and embracing of the low places, perhaps the winter seasons of the soul. And how can we bring supports to ourselves in those times so that we don't feel alone? So that we can offer sanctuary and support to ourselves. So for today's practice, it's going to be a practice of stillness and rest. I'd like you to imagine the time of your earliest beginnings in this life when you were carried and suspended in mother's womb. So within your mother's womb, your first home is literally the sea of the womb. You are surrounded by the fluids inside your mother's womb. You're surrounded by the sounds of rhythms and waves, of heartbeat, of pulse, of blood flowing. So this very fluid, held, suspended world is the very first that we knew in our lives. So just as the Selkie returns to the sea as her natural element, so we too can return to some similar place in our adult lives now. We can create those places of feeling suspended, of feeling held, of feeling cushioned, and connecting into that sense of fluidity within our bodies. We can create that sanctuary and drink deeply from that well of rest and nourishment. So I invite you now to set up your sanctuary space. Make sure that you have your privacy, you won't be disturbed. See if you might like to gather any cushions, blankets, so that you can really surround your body and create as much holding and support for yourself as possible. See where you'd like to be, where your body feels drawn to be as the most comfortable place. It could be on the floor with rugs or blankets in beneath. It could also be on a sofa where you can feel you can curl in. So perhaps pausing this video for a few moments to gather what you might need. And then when you feel ready, we'll begin. So finding yourself a really comfortable place where you can let your body come to rest. And see if you can just make yourself as cushioned and as comfortable as possible. You can even take a cushion to hug into your belly, tuck one under your head, surround yourself with a blanket if you'd like as well, and just begin to nuzzle down. Nestling into your space, making any little adjustments in your body to allow you to begin to sink and relax into this cocoon space. Let your body become really heavy. as if you can begin to melt into the supports around you. Noticing the contacts around your body, the supports of the surfaces beneath and around you, the feeling of any softness, cushions and blankets. So feeling where you are held, cushioned and supported right now. And then begin to connect with the fluid rhythm of your breath. Noticing its ebb and flow as you rest into this place. See if you can let this wave of the breath wash over you and inside you. Especially as you breathe out, let this support you to yield and release your weight even more. As if your body could melt like chocolate under the sunshine. You might like to scan and notice any places in your body that may still be holding tensions or tightness. And invite these places to release and relax even more with every breath you take. Resting down now. Feeling supported. Feeling movement and flow of your breath. And as you rest here, I invite you to get a sense of the oceans and rivers and streams within your body. See if you can imagine how the breath travels through your body on the rivers and streams of your bloodstream. See if you can imagine your soft, heavy organs, which are very fluid, surrounded and cushioned by fluids. See if you can sense your internal fluidity, how your bones are cushioned by fluids, your organs, how every little cell is made of fluid and surrounded by fluid. So just let yourself melt into this sense of how your body is suspended and supported from within. Let yourself feel you are resting into water within your body, and that this surrounds your body also. Warm, soft water inside and around you. movement of the breath like the wave that ripples through these waters. Feel tensions melting and dissolving. Feel yourself soften into these supports. As you breathe out, breathing away any of the places that you no longer need to carry. And simply rest into this place for as long as you'd like. Suspended and supported, returning to this simplicity of the wave of your breath and being carried and supported. So feel welcome to immerse yourself into this place for just as long as you need. And when you feel you've finished, let yourself transition very slowly and gently. And I'll see you soon.